بسم الله. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له، وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. أما بعد. Dear brothers and sisters, first I would like to thank Brother Ali from ERA and Brother Sharaq from Ahl al-Hadith Society and all the brothers for giving me that opportunity to be in front of you today, reminding myself and you about the greatness of da'wah. So I was looking for something that can conclude or summarize that matter, summarize all what we need in our journey to Allah Azza wa Jal. So I couldn't find something better than a short surah that the Salaf rahimahumullah ta'ala used to remind themselves or remind each other and advise each other with it. And I'm sure that all of us, every person here has memorized this surah, and it is one of the shortest surah in Quran. I think every one of you aware about it. What's that surah? Can anyone tell me what that surah is? Surah Al-Asr. Yes, it is. It is Surah Al-Asr. Today I would like to highlight some of the important meanings of this surah. Allah Azza wa Jal said, وَالْعَصْرِ إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَفِي خُسْرٍ إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالْحَقِّ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. وَالْعَصْرِ إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَفِي خُسْرٍ إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالْحَقِّ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. By al-Asr, by that time, verily man is in a state of loss, except those who believe and do good deeds and recommend one another to the truth and recommend one another to patience. Believe me, brothers and sisters, that's all what we need to be firm and steady on the righteous straight path, and it is the strong and firm robe of Allah Azza wa Jal. So that's why Al-Imam Al-Shafi'i rahimahullah ta'ala said about this surah, if Allah hasn't revealed other than this surah on His slaves, it would be sufficient for them. Means to be firm on Allah's path. This surah is very scary. Every single person, everyone, no matter who is a loser, as Allah said, except a group of people. Those people have some qualities that others don't have. So if you want to be a survivor amongst those people, raise your hand. For sure, everyone wants, right? So lend me your heart lend me all your sights and listen to what I'm saying, inshallah ta'ala. You must know that surah mentioned 4 things that every Muslim must know those things. You will not be survivor if you don't know them, and if you don't apply them, not just having knowledge. No, you have to know those things and understand them, and you apply those things to be with the survivor, inshallah ta'ala. The first thing, as Allah mentioned, إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا. And there is no iman without knowledge. So the first thing is the knowledge. You have to have knowledge. No iman, no da'wah, no accepted actions without knowledge. No ikhlas even, the ulama saying. No ikhlas without knowledge. No mutaba'ah without knowledge. No amal salih without knowledge. So what is the knowledge? Is knowing the truth and the guidance, knowing Allah Azza wa Jal, knowing His Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and learning the religion of Islam with evidence, not just blind following. Know Allah Azza wa Jal is to know that there is no God worthy to be worshipped but Allah Azza wa Jal, and to know the types of Tawheed, the oneness of worship, the oneness of lordship, and the oneness of Allah, His name and attributes. Knowing His Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is to know that he was sent by Allah to all mankind and jinn, and he sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the true and the last prophet and messenger. So we have to believe in him, follow him, and obey him. We have to act according to his sunnah, make da'wah for his religion, for his sunnah as well. Learning the religion of Islam. The Islam has 2 meanings. The first meaning is a general meaning, which is the submission, to submit to Allah Azza wa Jal. The other one is the specific meaning, which is the religion that the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was sent with. The second thing that we must know, that we have to apply that knowledge. You have to apply it, because the fruit of knowledge, to act according to it and to follow that knowledge by action. So if you don't, you will be on the wrong path, because Allah Azza wa Jal said, اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. The third thing is preaching that knowledge and call people for that truth that you learned. Everyone has to call and make da'wah according to his ability, according to his skills. You learn something, you must teach it to others. Don't make da'wah without knowledge. No. You have to have knowledge and call people according to that knowledge. You learn ayah, how to recite it. So teach others how to recite it. You learn the meaning of it. Teach others the meaning of it. So every Muslim should support da'wah, as I said, according to his ability, his skills. Some people, they can help and support da'wah by IT, by computer skills, supporting da'wah with money, supporting da'wah with knowledge. But as I said, all those things must be under knowledge, under the Ahlul Ilm, people of knowledge, supervision. Brothers and sisters, the last thing is enduring with patience. So you have to be patient in all the above. When you are learning, seeking for knowledge, you need to have patience. Because without patience, you are not going to continue and finish your journey. You have to have patience when you are applying that knowledge, to be firm on the path of Allah Azza wa Jal. Without patience, you cannot make da'wah. And don't think that the way of da'wah is easy way. All messengers and prophets were suffering to fulfill their duties, to deliver the message of Allah Azza wa Jal. You know the story of Nuh alayhi salam. You know the story of Musa alayhi salam, and Isa and Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. So without patience, no one can reach the destination that he start to travel to it. And there are many levels. There are 3 levels of patience. The first level, the ulama saying, to be patient, to keep doing your good deeds. So this is the highest level. And making da'wah, it's one part of that. So you have to go and continue and do not give up. So you need the patience to do that. So some people, they just give up from the first trial or from the first test. Don't expect that people will listen to you from the first time. Nuh alayhi salam, he called his people for how many years? How many? 950 years making da'wah. He did everything to guide them to the right path. But at the end, just a few of people followed him. And the majority were against him, even his wife, even his son. But Nuh alayhi salam, he gave us very strong example of being patient and not giving up of da'wah. وَالْعَصْرِ إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَفِي خُسْرٍ إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالْحَقِّ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ.